What's the deal, everybody? It's your boy John. We got PG in the building.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's get to it. The Sportscast. You feel me? Season 2, episode 5. We're going to recap week 2 of the NFL, and then we got some college ball for y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate everybody that's liking, subscribing. Like the video, subscribe to the channel,
Sure.
run the views up for us, share it on social media. Uh, yeah, we appreciate all that. So, we just gonna get right into it, PG. Let's see.
Move.
Dolphins, Bills. You feel me?
Ooh wee. Mm.
Uh, feel me? Bills won that one 31-10. We was expecting the Dolphins to be, feel me, better
Was that
this year.
in Miami too?
Yeah, in Miami. Feel me? But, forget the score, man, too. Another concussion, right? Through the pick six. Next play, next drive on offense, dropped the touchdown pass. And then, like I said, he just crashed out. You feel me?
Mm.
Looked
Move.
like he was trying to make something happen, take the game into his own hands. Uh, for a second, I'm like, oh, bro, just want to retire. He want to get that money and sit it down. Uh, my initial reaction was like, bro, get in that weight room. Feel me? You want to do all the extras? Get in the weight room, prepare your body for them hits. I know he lost weight this season, which to me didn't really make sense because you're already taking hits. You already got
Move.
concussions. You feel me?
Go.
Get your neck strong. Build up your upper body. Build up your lower body so you could take those hits, deliver some hits. You feel me? We see how Jalen Hurts do it, right? He putting his shoulder down, which, I mean, at times you got to do what you got to do, but, we don't want to see that from quarterbacks. But, yeah, man, that was my take on it, bro. Get in that weight room. You feel me? Everybody saying do what's best for your family, or some people saying get out there on the field. I think they put him on IR.
Yeah, on the
He
script
should
for a
be
week.
seeing a neurologist, so we got to hear what the neurologist has to say. Um, but before I get into some more, I want to hear what you got to say about it.
Um. So I agree with what you said. I agree with wholeheartedly with the majority of what you said. But um, my take on the game, I was disappointed. Regardless of him, before he got hurt, he had to. I felt how he got hurt. I mean, the difference we say every week on here between Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson is when it's time to run. If that's what we need is his run, Patrick gonna run instead of
Mm-hmm.
Lamar gonna sit here and try to pass it. I don't understand that why. I don't understand why Dak does that. People lose the instinct of winning. But Tua was trying to make a play, and you got to remember he came from Bama, and Bama is one of the most highly talented places. So if you know how good he was at Bama to get him drafted, that's because of those weapons he had. So you go get weapons, which he has. He has some of the best weapons in the league. You might have top three, really top three, arguably top two weapons around him when you come to speed. He got the fastest track team, damn near USA team. Um, so he got weapons, but the problem is with him is like he doesn't know how to. He he's never been a dual threat quarterback, and that's not because Nick Saban everybody told him to pass. It's just not him. It's not him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we take for granted. How people not to get hurt. Like that's why I say Lamar Jackson is so great at running. He most of his touchdowns were standing up. He don't never get touched. That's why it's crazy with him. And it's different when you get touched. And Tua got touched. He went the wrong way. He dove wrong. My take on that, I'll tell him, I'll try to preach better ways into instead of diving head first.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk. Like, what is you doing?
Yes. Yeah. So yeah. So instead of him diving head first, so when he dove head first, he got the concussion. I mean, I'm not in his pockets. He just signed a contract, and most of it's front loaded. So, and they did have an injury clause in there. So I wouldn't tell him, man, if he could play, play. If he makes a decision not to play, I understand, but you can't tell this man, not to play the game of football. The only reason the NFL is trying to act like they're ahead of it is because of the whole situation with the CTE. You
Yep.
know, hold on, hold on, real quick.
Them concussions. Yeah, y'all know the NFL been big on the CTE, uh, improving the concussion protocol and benefits for veteran players who, you feel me, have disabilities or you know, effects,
Yeah,
physical effects, mental effects from
talking about
concussion.
the CTE.
Yeah, the CTE.
Yeah, so yeah, but we seen that happen in the '90s. Well, we were young, but just Troy Aikman had to retire because of that. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
just like I seen multiple different outlets. Shout out First Take. Ryan Clark even said, you know, he plays safety, so a lot of people had a lot of concussions. We thought that was a thing. So health as well. I really I hope Tua
facts.
makes the right decision for him
Right,
and not for anybody else. 4 weeks
right.
is perfect for him to get enough chance to get back in rhythm and everything. But I agree with you with him hitting the weights. He got to hit the weights, but yeah, he just got to play within him. He just play his game. But I expected a lot from him. But without Tua, that team, Dolphins cooked. And I hated that because even before the injury, he's getting ass ran through. So and the Bills, yeah, the Bills. I think it's more about the Bills too. And how ironic he got hurt running into Danny Hamlin,
Crazy,
when Hamlin died on the field. So you know what I
crazy,
mean? That's a crazy deal.
crazy, 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 bro. Football, you feel me?
Yep.
It's serious. It's a violent
It's
sport.
physical.
It's physical. You feel me? Uh, I was tripping off of Miami Day organization. You feel me? Because they was saying, they they've done training for him to slide the proper way to slide,
Yeah.
right? The proper way to dive, right? I think Rex Ryan was saying dive at the feet. You feel me? Which like, okay, that makes sense. If you are gonna dive, right? But they were saying the organization was saying that they want a fair shot. They want him to be honest that that they've brought in specialists for him to learn how to slide and dive. And that just tripped me out. That tripped me out because they know that money is on the line. You feel me? When Brian Flores was trying to get rid of Tua, when he was trying to move on to another quarterback, he went through this whole thing with the organization, ended up getting fired. Uh, I know, Tua recently made some comments about him. You
Hmm.
feel me? He just wasn't feeling him. Kept it blunt. He don't mess with him. Um, so it kind of took me back to that whole thing as well. Like, man,
Yeah.
what's going on in that organization? Something we talked about last year, right? Like they got to protect their players, bro.
Yeah, they
But
damn sure.
for them to throw that out there to say, oh, we want Tua to be honest and we want a fair shot and yada yada yada. I'm like, bro, y'all weak. Miami, y'all weak for that, bro. For them to call Tua out like that when they fired Flores, um, and they wanted to stick with Tua, but now it's give us a fair shot, yada yada yada. Because I guess I don't know something might have happened with one of his concussion protocols where he was cleared to play and didn't play or something like
Yeah, that
that.
was like 2 years ago when that happened. Yeah, they let him come back in, and that was for real. I remember that.
Yeah, so it's just like I got a kick out of that, man. Miami, I got to get it together down there. But I just thought that was
That's
uh,
what happens when you see it like that. They chose to fire Brian Flores, and Brian Flores never said Tua was an incompetent quarterback. He never said he's ass. He just described how he's playing, and that's Tua without weapons. He's never not had weapons. He's had weapons at Bama. That's why I'm saying like in the NFL it's so hard because when you drafted in the top 10, 9 times out of 10 that team's ass.
real talk.
So you don't have the skill positions. So you don't have the skill positions without weapons. You see how they look, and you
Yep.
see same thing like Bryce Young, the Panthers. Now that organization, they don't have the weapons. They traded the damn weapons right before they drafted him, thinking he's going to be a savior. But you know,
Hmm.
hey, it happens.
Yeah, how you feel about them benching Bryce Young?
I don't like it. The only way I can say is if they benching him is so he don't get hurt. But no, I don't like it at all. It's not his fault. It's the organization. Like I said, once again, they don't have enough weapons. The line is ass. The play call. I mean, you can't even say nothing about the play calling because this is. I think the new head coach bring in a new offensive coordinator too. It's not the same staff. They got a new staff, so it's like already he went to two different, two different
Mm-hmm.
coordinators, head coach, and then your best player you got on the offense is Adam Thielen. That nigga damn near 40. Like so, I mean, and you traded away DJ Moore to get that pick, and that's the crazy part. They'd had the number one pick 2 years in a row, but
Hmm.
no, they couldn't get it because they traded it for DJ Moore and DJ Moore to the damn the Bears. So, but Top got to get rid of it. Daryl got to get rid of it. They got nothing. They traded Christian McCaffrey for a bag of chips. Thank you though. And then they traded I think the D lineman to the Giants and a year too late when they wanted to trade first round pick for him they didn't take it. Then they traded him for less.
Hmm.
So yeah, that whole organization from the top down, man, it's sad. And
Real
they doing
talk.
Bryce. It's bad for him though, but like Tom Brady said, not everybody. If you want that vet in there, like I was saying, all them great quarterbacks we have, they have a great mentor that was there with before them.
Yeah, yeah.
Patrick Mahomes had Alex Smith. The
Yep.
Chiefs was nice. I don't know how the hell they was in the top 10 pick anyway. So you know what I mean. The same thing, just like only different is these new age quarterbacks, as in C.J. Stroud, number two
Mm-hmm.
pick, and then Jaden Daniels, the Washington Redskins, Commanders. They got weapons. The Bears got weapons
Different.
for Williams. So yeah, that's different. It used to be you just came out there and that's how it is. That's why you have so many busts, Ryan Leafs and everything, Jamarcus Russells. Because you
Real
think the
talk.
quarterback gonna be a savior, but you
Real
don't have
talk.
the weapons.
Hey, real talk. You know what? And I think that's the thing. Like, I think now we seeing the league go to a win right now, right? Once they change the draft to those slotted uh, salary draft picks, you feel me? The game completely changed. So they trying to bring in quarterbacks that's ready, that they think ready and can win right now. They're starting to build these teams up. Some organizations are doing a little better than others, but I feel for them. I'm just like, what y'all gonna do when Andy Dalton get in there and shit, if he can't get it done, you feel me? Like, what do y'all do then? Feel me? But hopefully they have a turnaround. I know sometimes a change can create a spark, so they might get a
Yes.
spark, but we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
they already admitting defeat for that because in that case he shouldn't have fucking started last year.
Hmm.
Like you shouldn't have started him last year to not start him his sophomore year. Like they played so bad last year, there's no way he could play worse than that. But I can see why it looks like he may get injured or something. It's not on him. But you see, Adam Thielen came and spoke up for him. He said,
Yeah,
"Hey, it ain't all just on him." He said, "We
yeah,
asked, man. We
yeah.
tough. That's on us."
Real talk. Keep that shit a butt. Carolina paying for what they did to Cam Newton.
They
You
pay
feel
for
me?
all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ever
for
ever
sure.
since ever since Cam Newton left,
Hmm.
ass. They've been ass,
Yep.
bro. Feel me? Took him to the Super Bowl.
And you see now they talk about that every time you catch them in discussions, and they were like they talking about the quarterbacks. They was like unless you're Cam Newton, like all the analysts be bringing that up. Like unless you're Cam Newton, Cam now they're trying to respect his greatness. Cam Newton was different, and that he was that offense, especially running. That's what I'm saying. Like now, think about how many talented quarterbacks could have still been playing in the league if they was able to adapt then. But
Yep.
now it's like just forcing their hand to. Now they got to all the quarterbacks. Every quarterback that you see coming up from Pee Wee football all the way to NFL, they have to be able to move. And then
Got you.
now it's crazy that they're
Got
accepting it now.
everybody in the spread. Ain't no more NFL offense. You hardly see
Yeah,
a quarterback under center.
Ain't too many fullbacks. Yeah, the
Yeah,
high formations is bad. They don't really run that shit no more. But the teams that you see winning the Super Bowls or winning championships run
gotta have a
it.
run game. Gotta have a
Yeah.
defense. You feel me? Going back to the Bills, you feel me? They got a run game now.
Hey, yeah, James Cook. You
Yeah.
said
So
let James Cook.
yeah, they own one. And then speaking about Bryce Young, bro, that takes me to the Steelers and Justin Fields, bro. 2-0. You know what I mean? Got into a different organization where they want to use his assets. They know what he's capable of. I like, he hit what's his name? Is it Pickens?
Yeah, George. Yeah,
George Pickens, you feel me? I wanted to
on
see that
Bills.
connection. He done hit him a couple times. I'm like, once they keep, once they keep building that chemistry with one another, bro, he can hit some of them downfield passes. Bro, they're gonna be a problem. They got a
Steelers
running game.
defense is tough, bro. They defense tough,
Yep.
and unlike anybody else on his third and short with them, he moves. He got the like I said last week. I think it was last week. Justin Fields is already damn near number two on the list of active running back. I mean quarterbacks since he's been drafted. Him and Lamar. Russell Wilson still has more yards than him his whole career, but barely. But
Yeah,
Justin Fields been killing. He already had over 1,000, and I think that's what I'm saying. They get into the playoffs. Hey, that's hard, and he run like a 4.3. That's scary. That's what I'm.
bro, he be flying.
Yeah, the Steelers
Flying.
gonna be nice, and then he's young too.
Yes, sir. And he got a great head coach, man. He got a great head coach. I
You
think
know,
he in the
Mike
right
Thomas.
place.
Again, he might be one of the only coaches to ever go without having to lose a season. That's
Come on, bro.
great.
And they 2-0. And we see what's going on with the Bears, bro.
And look, and the Ravens is 0-2, and then the Bengals is 0-2, and the Browns is 1-1. So the Steelers already got a 2 game head start. They might win the division. They got
Sheesh.
a 2 game head start.
Sheesh. That's real. That's real. Joe Burrow, man, they on his head right now, bro. They
Man,
did. Hey, they went to Kansas
Kansas,
City. You said what?
Kansas. No, I was
Yeah,
saying where they went to. Yeah,
yeah. They went to Kansas City. Sheesh. Almost won. Almost stole that one. Um, but they usually play the Chiefs well. But I know a lot of folks been on Joe Burrow's head, bro. They trying to say last couple of years, bro, he ain't been it. He's been injured. Uh,
injury prone.
they saying we got to move on from that rookie season. I believe it was his rookie season. Took him to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Uh, what you think about that, bro? Is Joe Burrow? Is he not it? Is he? What's up? Is it just a slow start?
Burrow, when Burrow, like you can kind of low key say the same thing. I'm not gonna say Burrow and Tua ain't the same player, but
Hmm.
Burrow's best years was with weapons. He had Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and a young I want to say what's his name, Terrence Marshall. That's the Terrence Marshall Jr. And that was, people forgot about him too. LSU was nice that year, but then now when he
Yeah,
went in, he made it to the league. He went to the Super Bowl, lost to the Rams, sadly. But he had weapons. He's been hurt. It's taken his wrist. He had a great game plan. That one I think people beating too early on it. It's too early. It's only 2 games.
it's early.
With him, I think he already earned it to where it don't matter as long as he gets to the playoffs. It's gonna be scary.
Yeah,
But he still got to hold them to the same standard. He's losing, but everybody's so ready to see Patrick Mahomes get beat that everybody's glorifying Joe. They were glorifying Joe Burrow and uh, Josh Allen more than Patrick Mahomes, and they didn't even beat him. They still ain't beat him.
hmm.
So like, he deserved it. He a professional athlete. Yeah, then get your shit together, man. Uh, y'all don't want to pay Jamar Chase. I don't know why not, but hey, as you can see what's happening with the Niners, Brandon Ayuk, he's not playing as a $30 million man right now because he ain't got the chemistry. He ain't got the stamina. because he didn't come to put that work in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same thing that's what happening with the Bengals. Some of them didn't put that work in. Plus, you got to keep it funky. Cincinnati ain't never been shit. So
Ass.
you got to remember that from the organization top to the bottom, that matters. Like Joe Burrow, nice, but I mean the coaches with Zach. I mean, yeah, he's cool. Zach Taylor got good play call. I think he comes from a Sean McVay tree, which is the Shanahan too. So what I mean. He running the West Coast offense, but they're the Bengals. They made the Super Bowl, but they're the Bengals. That was a long time ago.
Damn. Damn. Hey, shout out to Joe Burrow. Uh,
Hmm.
it's early. You feel me?
Yeah, he got
They
time.
Yeah, they got time. You already know how I feel about Joe Burrow. That's my
Yeah,
dog.
your
Uh,
boy.
and you feel me? Like you said, the Bengals are the Bengals. So when he went to that Super Bowl, that's what impressed me the most. Like, dang, he took that team to the Super Bowl. Like that was crazy to me. So you know, but he definitely has, like you say, professional, he a quarterback. So got to get the job done. So, but I'm gonna pump the brakes on saying that he ain't one of them guys no more. I'm not rocking with that one. So,
Yeah.
like I said, it's
Oh
a new
hell no.
season.
He's
Uh,
still yeah. He gonna make you. We ain't gonna have to eat our words like that. We ain't putting no disrespect on him, but our eyes ain't
right,
lying. They
right.
lost. They lost by 1 point, and it was a lot of bullshit in that. But
Hmm.
he played his game plan. That's what I'm saying. I really hate the fact when people play the Chiefs, they play so fucking scary to me. Like, I don't like that shit. It's like
Yeah.
they so afraid that they don't be them. Like, man, they do what the hell you do, bro.
Hmm.
They don't got Joe Mixon now, so they ain't got that line too. They had Todd Boyd play for the fucking Tennessee Titans. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's slowly but surely losing, and he still ain't even paid the second receiver. What's his name? Uh, Tyler Boyd,
They got
Jamar
T
Chase.
Higgins over there.
Yeah.
Chase. Um, I know
What
we
is
said
that? What the fuck is his name? Damn, that shit pissed me off.
which one? The young,
Cause
the rookie.
it's three receivers now. He's like
Let me
he's
see.
supposed to get paid too, but they didn't pay him. I think
Damn.
Tyler Boyd played for the Titans now, and then but the Cincinnati still got him. It was Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, and what the fuck? One was from Pittsburgh, one was from Clemson, and one from LSU.
They got
I can think of
Burton,
the name.
Chase, Higgins,
T Higgins, bam.
Losivas.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. T Higgins. They didn't
Okay.
pay him. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. They
Him
wild.
and Chase, and I think they're gonna be free agents. But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And I think since I don't know. I think it's like a smaller market. I don't know what's going on. But you feel me?
They
They
get
got to
busy in
cash out.
Cincy. They get busy. I heard about that. They get busy. It just they in the AFC too. You got to think about the division they in too. That the stability, and that goes from the top to the bottom, bro. Like the fucking Steelers only had two coaches in the last 50 years, like type shit. Fucking Bill
Real talk.
Cowher and Mike Tomlin. Like the Bengals went through so many coaches. The fucking Steelers only had about three, four quarterbacks in the last. You know what I mean? Now,
Yeah.
besides after Big Ben left, then they went through Mason and all that. But
Trying to
you
find.
had Kendall Stewart, and then went to Big Ben. That's stability, and that's the generational talent that you don't really know because you gotta have the weapons. That fucking Big Ben when he won so many games for the Steelers his rookie year because the team was already so cold. Like that's what I'm saying. It's facts, but somebody will argue me down and not you know every great quarterback that we say is good right now has fucking weapons. This is the same thing about like the NBA. When people were like, "Oh, LeBron went to go get help," motherfucker, everybody who won a championship has help.
Mm,
Nobody won it by themselves.
mm,
Nobody. If
facts.
niggas could win it by themselves, Allen Iverson would have won in 2000. You know
So
why
true.
he didn't? Because he fucking Kobe and Shaq.
Real
Nigga,
shit.
that's why.
Real
Like,
shit.
nigga, like Kobe said, I'm a guard him and shut him down after he done hit us with 45, 50. Like, come on, bro. That shit
Mm.
is hard to win. We seen it. Kobe was averaging 40 points with Smush Parker and them niggas, and we got put out in the first fucking round. Fucking by the
Smooth.
Suns, nigga.
Hard. Real talk. Real
That's
talk.
crazy.
Hey, are you worried about the Ravens, bro?
Um, some, uh, let me see. I don't know. Um, I don't want to feel like I'm not holding Lamar accountable, but it's like shit. The older I get, I'm like, it's just like some people got to get up and go to work. They getting paid millions, man. They got to get up and go to work, man. And you going to his progress report is from the footage we see, and I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like it. I loved what I was seeing on Kansas City. Week one, I was like, oh shit. I
Mm-hmm.
said, here he comes. It's gonna be different. I said, he running the ball too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. No. And then like week two, I don't know if that's because they underestimated the fucking Raiders and then got punched in their shit,
That happens.
or
That happens.
but it's him. He's sitting back waiting too long. Like he's waiting. He missing. He need to get back to fall in love with what made him Lamar, and that's Mark Andrews. And now he got Likely. Likely's cold.
Likely
Isaiah
is
Likely's
cold.
cold.
I
He
like
needs to
likely.
he needs to hit the tight ends more, and then take off and use his legs more. Just like if did you watch that Eagle game? Eagles
Yeah.
versus Falcons.
Yeah.
You see, nigga, Jalen Hurts wasn't playing. Nigga, he was trying to win by all means. He was taking off.
Got to see that from Lamar.
But you
Take
see,
over.
but the difference between Jalen and Lamar is, like I say, Lamar don't get touched. Like I really mean that. Like he
Yeah.
really don't. He don't. He's so quick. I don't know if it's
He putting them
like
skates on.
what. He just like he's so quick. He don't get touched. So when he makes his decision, it's quick, bro. And what I am, this might be because Justin Tucker, he used to be the best kicker for like the last 5 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
especially kicking long field goals. He like 1 for 8 the last 2 years for 55-yard field goals and more, or 50 and more.
Hmm.
And I peeped that stat. And 19 out of the last 21 fucking teams who started 0-2 didn't make the playoffs. So that shit I was saying in our group chat, talking about them 0-2 boys that I was saying, but I ain't gonna talk too much. I'm gonna wait till he come in next at the end of this week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk
Mm-hmm.
about that. But yeah, them 0-2 teams, man, I don't know. Shit, like you for him, that'll be a loss for the Ravens if they not make the playoffs. That'll be a big hit for him,
Oh, it's a
like
wrap.
on his legacy. If he don't hit make the playoffs or something, don't if he don't, he has to turn it around because the people eat him alive. But the Rams, if they don't make the playoffs, it's cool because I mean it's a rebuilding year anyway. They got an old quarterback. You feel me? Niggas hurt. All these injuries, like this that didn't piss me off. This game we got this weekend, like it's against them. Like everybody hurt on their side. They missing like 3 people on the offensive line,
You
four
talking about nine?
DBs.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Niners Ravens. I mean Niners Rams.
Right.
So the Rams is they hurt. So but the injuries bug is killing motherfuckers. But I'm nervous about Lamar. Yes, I am. I'm nervous.
That's real. I respect that. He gotta show up. Show me. He gotta show up. He gotta do whatever he gotta do. I feel like he needs to sit down with his coaches and come up with a real game plan.
Mm.
I think that fits him. I think he needs to step up, be vocal, and take over this offense, bro. I think he's
Man,
a coach that'll let him do it.
he needs to have the fucking control. Like I don't know, I'm a football head, so I love it. I follow people too, because especially young, they might lose early. That's sometimes you get put in the fire. The Cliff Kingsbury's and shit. Them
Yeah.
the people like I look at the people. Most people look at the talent of Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady or all of this, but I'm more of thinking about who the fuck was the coach that picked them over the who.
Mm.
Why did he choose them? And Cliff Kingsbury, if anybody wants to go look at a motherfucking how to use a dual threat quarterback, the Commanders, if you watch the Commanders, Jalen Daniels, they got a nice mix of run pass, but if
Make
you
it easy for him.
using it, and you know where Cliff Kingsbury was last year, he had Caleb Williams at USC. So you know what I mean? And so he's good. I think Lamar needs to get one of them. He needs to get either one of those type of offensive minded coordinators
Mm-hmm.
that's young and ready to use him as a weapon, use him for what he is,
That's
instead of trying
right.
to make him be a fucking stand back there and wait till somebody get open. Because
Let him
I
play
can
ball.
understand, yeah, I can understand if you had the right weapons around him. But motherfucker, you don't have the weapons. You don't have Zay Flowers is their best receiver, but his
He's young.
motherfucking eye, he's small, he's tiny. He's not an X
You
receiver.
gotta be
He
wide
got
open.
that. Yeah, like he's catching drags and shit. He can route tree. He's small. Like so, give him the weapons. But for what he
Mm-hmm.
got, man, I think he should. What was Philadelphia Gannon? Remember we was talking about fucking Gannon?
Mm-hmm.
Wondering why Jalen Hurts took that step back last year because his fucking offensive coordinator is the head coach of the Cardinals. Do you see the Cardinals
Hey,
offense?
fire. Hey, they own one
Like,
right now. I thought
like
they were
that's
gonna
what
be
I'm
the same old
saying.
Cardinals.
So it's like if you some of these coaches are getting picked because of certain things about them. D'Amico Ryans was picked to be a head coach because he's great at
Great pick.
defense too and great motivator. So
Great
what
pick.
he bring with him to his offense, he brought Kyle Shanahan as one of his players, Bobby Slowick, the QB coach, made him an
Yes,
offensive
sir.
coordinator.
Yes,
Now the
sir.
Houston Texans offense is nasty, and that fucking Texas defense is still nasty. But
Yep.
all of them play hard because the motivator Ryan, the
Yeah.
fucking Cardinals now when Rich the Gannon has the fuck after Rich Gannon was the fucking quarterback for the Raiders back in
Yeah.
2000. But Gannon, the head coach, now he got Kyler Murray, and you see what he does to his offense, and he
Yes,
got
sir.
fucking Marvin Harrison, which people forget is 6'4". That motherfucker's dead. Like Marvin Harrison
He
is
finally started to
dead.
get him the ball. He went off. I think
Yeah.
he had like 5 catches for 100 and something. Let me see real
Yeah,
quick.
he had four catches for 2 touchdowns or some shit in the first quarter for 100 some
Come
yards.
on, man. Come on. 4 receptions, 130 yards, 2 TDs. You feel me?
All that in 1 quarter. He didn't get the
Come on.
ball no more for the rest of the game because the game was
Hey,
over.
hey, which is wild, but hey, they did what they're supposed to do. You feel me? But they keep doing that, they're gonna be all right. You feel me? They put up,
Yeah,
yep,
and
14
you
points
play with
in the
house
first quarter.
money. But
Yeah,
what I hate is people forget, and that's what I'm saying. When we critique a player, you can't forget. That's why you got to give him time to get back in rhythm. Like Kyler Murray tore his ACL 2 years
and he
ago.
was
He came
on his
back late.
last couple seasons. On
Yeah, they're like
his
everybody
edge.
forgot. Oh, this nigga want to play Call of Duty. Oh, like come on, bro. Like don't forget who Kyler is. He chose to play football over baseball. This motherfucker has one of the best arms he's one of the most accurate passers I
Mm,
ever seen, and I'm
mm,
not just saying that. I watched
mm,
him since he left from Texas A&M, transferred, came to OU with Lincoln Riley. I was watching him. Then he went past from Lincoln, and then came to the league. Hey, Kyler's cold, and you know why he cold? Because they can't fucking touch him. He don't
mm,
get hit. Like that's
mm,
what I'm saying. Like he knows how to slide, but he needed weapons, and he gonna get weapons. When he had Hollywood Brown, and you seen what they did. Now he got Marvin Harrison. Plus, shout out Connor too, man. That's what I'm saying. But the damn Cardinals been asked so long that it's only right that they turn that leaf. All them fucking top draft picks they've been getting, but it's right now. It's different from having talent without a good leader, or having being
That's
a
true.
good leader without players or talent.
That's
Now,
true.
now they starting to get it. All the top teams in the league right now, they got the talent and great good leaders. And then the only time they lose is when they get scared. Like that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. Fucking
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Shanahan, boy. Yeah, hey, I'm glad we lost early. I don't even care about that. I'm glad we lost early.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we're
it.
gonna get to that. I was gonna say, what I do like about Sirianni though is, bro,
Hmm.
when it was time to make a change, oh, this not working, right away. We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
We gotta bring in somebody else. Don't care. It's not working. You feel me?
Hmm.
Next, somebody got to get it right. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I appreciate that about him. I don't care. Middle of the season, couple games in, we
Yeah.
got to do what we got to do because we're trying to win right now. So I respected him about that. That told me a lot
Yeah.
about him as a coach and as a person. And that coaching tree coming from, you see, they're not playing, bro. They're
Man.
not playing. None of them are playing games right now, bro. Everybody's trying to
Yeah.
win right now. You see, McVay was like, I will rather retire than put this trash
Yeah.
out there on the field.
Yeah. I ain't mean that,
I
but
felt
shit,
that.
he can't do nothing with that. They hurt. That's why I'm like, that injury. This is probably one of the most injury riddled seasons that I remember, and it's only been fucking 2 weeks, bro. It's crazy. Like I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even AJ Brown. I didn't know AJ Brown was hurt. I was
Everybody
like,
hurt.
damn. I went
Everybody
and
hurt.
looked. Then Pacheco. I'm like, God damn, this. Oh my
But
gosh,
everybody want to look cool on the sideline during the
man,
preseason. Everybody want to be
man.
iced
See,
out. Everybody want to
that's
flex.
everybody's too good to play, but you got to get your body. This is football, Bubba. Your body got to get ready to take this contact.
Football.
They just wonder why they think it's lifting weights to look good and shit. Nah, nigga, I'm want big muscles. So
Oh,
when
me?
this nigga bounce off of me, I can still get back up and keep going. Nah,
Come on. Come
man, people
on,
don't
bro.
understand how hard it is. But
Oh, me.
when you cheat the game, you cheat yourself. So I
Real
mean, I
talk.
was wise man used to tell me, he said, man, them injuries come from the lack of work you put in.
Real
But you
talk.
know,
Got to
that is
condition your
true.
body.
Sometimes,
That's what. Go ahead.
no, the shit. I believe.
That's what I like about Dan Campbell. You feel me? That was one of his big things when they was doing the hard knocks. He's like, hey, y'all gotta just trust what I'm doing here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
conditioning y'all body. You feel me? I'm getting y'all body right.
Yeah.
You feel me? He's like, if I don't get y'all bodies right,
And nothing else matter.
I'm setting y'all up for failure. He's like, so
Huh?
yeah, I got y'all doing extra. Yeah, I got y'all doing extra conditioning. Yes, y'all gonna be in shape. Y'all gonna be able to take them hits. Y'all gonna be able to
Mm-hmm.
play the whole game. You feel me? You're gonna be ready for this. So I respect them for doing that, and it shows. It's showing. It's showing. There's a couple things that you were saying I wanted to say. Let's go back to the Eagles, right? So really
Yeah.
quick, uh, Eagles lost to the Falcons. Shout out to Kirk Cousins. You feel me? When he want to show up,
Ooh.
he wants to
Hey.
show up, and when he do
Oh.
show up, he's
Oh,
cold,
sorry.
right?
Let
He said
me
he's
let me
still
go ahead and
sorry.
say that. Let me because all right, I have no problem giving props where props are due. I did say, now remember, we could go back and look about 2 years ago when we started this. Everybody was like, "Oh, Kirk Cousins better than Lamar." Y'all was like, "Kirk Cousins cold," and I'm like, "Hey, I think Kirk is overrated." Okay, and look, I'm still, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna say why.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give him his fucking props. He did his thing. But motherfucker, he got to do that shit in the playoffs. That's what
Absolutely,
I'm saying. But
absolutely.
that shit he just did, I never said he was ass in the regular season. I never said that.
He's a winner during the regular season.
Yeah, he's a winner in the regular season. He could do enough to make sure he gets that contract the next year.
On me,
That's what
he
he was
gonna get
used
his
to.
40 million.
He, yeah, guaranteed. He was used to that. But now,
He
I
gonna
just
get
want
the
to see him
bag.
do it. But
Real
that
talk.
shit was hard, and I love, especially to see it against the Eagles. And but it's early.
Yeah,
That was
it's
probably the
still
best
early.
offensive drive I've seen. Especially all season right now. Because he just nigga right down the field. He passed. He didn't run. All I needed was Bijan Robinson to run the ball one more time. I would have won
Bro,
another 200.
on
Like,
me.
but he didn't. He didn't give it. He didn't run the ball. But he did that. But the shit like that. What pisses me off is like, why wait till you got to do it? Like, why you ain't
Exactly.
do that shit earlier in the game? But that
Exactly.
comes down to coaching too. Now
Exactly.
you letting them lose.
Bigger than
Now
coaching
you
too.
yeah, like now you letting them lose. But yeah,
He threw the
nobody
ball.
want to get out of the problem. There's a major difference from week one to week two. And what's crazy is they lost to the worst teams. I think the Eagles are still better than the Steelers, but the Steelers defense was way better than. Like that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like Kirk
Eagles
Cousins, you
defense
make
fell
him
off a little
dance.
bit.
Yeah, you make them. The Eagles defense has no pass rush,
Nope.
no pass rush.
Nope. I
They
get
have no push on the offensive line.
the Eagles.
Offensive line is boo boo.
I
I
think that.
mean
Well, I
the
mean, it
center,
was.
the
Well, hey,
center.
the Falcons' defense wasn't bad, but I think they got a little better. Because you feel me, they went for it a couple times on third down, fourth down with the tush push, whatever they call it. They were successful.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that progresses during the season. Um, but like you said, bro, when you was talking about Bijan Robinson, bro, I've been noticing that about this league, and it really stood out to me after watching the Eagles. No, the Giants trade Saquon Barkley,
Mhm.
or give him up.
Yeah.
It's like because the Eagles did the same thing. You feel me? It's like Barkley was hot, hot, hot. You feel me? And then all of a sudden, it's like, all right, we got to pass the ball. You feel me? But when I was watching the Giants talk about trading Saquon, it was like, well, we got a $40 million quarterback. He's not here to hand the ball to a $12 million running back.
Stupid. It's
It's
dumb.
stupid. It's
It's
stupid. And
dumb.
then,
Trying.
and my thing is, it's like even if we go, Jalen Hurts, Jalen, you had 30 passes, bro, which he did good. 23 out of 30, 183 yards, touchdown, interception, decent game, right? Um, but it's like my thing is, if something is working, bro, put your pride and your ego aside. You feel me? The market is the market. The market is set. You feel me? So it's like if I'm giving the ball to Saquon and he getting 9 to 10 yards to carry, bro, we're gonna run that motherfucker all the way down the field and we're gonna keep running it until they stop it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's me.
Like
$12
that
million
drive
back
they
or
did.
not, $40 million
Facts.
quarterback or not. We're gonna run the rock until they stop it. So when they went away from that run, in my head, I'm thinking like, bro, what are they doing? When when the Ravens get away from the run, I'm like, what are they doing? And what are these quarterbacks thinking? Like, if you see this is clearly working, and then when you start passing the ball, three and out,
Yeah.
three and out, three and out. In my head, I'm like, coach, we need to run it on first down. You feel me? That's just me.
Yeah.
But then it's like we're gonna try to come back to Saquon at the end of the game, right? He didn't been sitting down. Should have caught
And
that
trying to
pass.
be too fancy.
You feel me? But
Yeah.
what
We ain't
did the
letting them get away from that either.
Falcons went back to that run? We're gonna pound the rock,
Falcons.
and they
So
won.
the beginning of the game. The beginning of the game, and you can ask, yeah, you can ask wifey. The 49ers lost that fucking game against the Vikings because
Talk about it.
fucking because of Kyle Shanahan went for it on fourth and goal when he should have just kicked the field goal, and that changed the whole momentum. And they so we had to play from behind, and it changed the psyche of the game. Nigga,
Yep.
the Eagles should have kicked that
Hey,
motherfucking field goal in the first quarter,
they should
and
have.
it would have been 3-3. And then they could have came down, and but that's still a score. A field
Yeah,
goal is points on the
point,
board, and just
point.
like the 49ers did last week, we scored 8 fucking times in a row. It means we kicked the field goal or scored a touchdown. That's fucking points. That's how you blow somebody the fuck out. And the Eagles, it took their momentum away. So then they come back about 4 to 5 drives later, and they run and they go score. I'm like, man, I need them to score, so I need Kirk to get all these passing yards and shit. But what kept Kirk in the game was running the ball.
Yeah,
Bijan had
yeah.
97 yards in the first half. So in the second half, when good coaches make adjustments, the Eagles sold out to stop the run. So they
Uh,
stopped. They start using play actions. Drake London started getting more involved. Kyle Pitts got more involved, and then fucking Mooney, got
mm-hmm.
involved. And then they all put it together when they needed to. And they got hot. It was the hottest they needed to be when they need to score. They just needed the defense to stop and give them the ball. And what they needed was the chance. And they
Hey,
got that chance because of the fucking Eagles. And then you go back to the Eagles from all that how Sirianni might want to play harder and do things. He has the personnel and he has to change and use what's good for Jalen. Jalen's best baby because it's early. They might not have to be doing it, but
and
like the
he
Jalen Hurts needs to be using RPOs. Like they
which
should
is
have ran,
pretty,
especially with Saquon.
which
Like
is easy to stop.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
easy. That's easy to game plan for. So you come across a real defensive coordinator that's gonna be they're gonna eat that
yeah.
shit up, bro.
So I see that's why they waiting to unleash the Jalen Hurts and the Saquon RPO, right? But then y'all say that and I just gotta hold them accountable. I'm just saying
Hey,
that
hey,
Saquon is like Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey wouldn't have dropped that motherfucking pass.
man,
Okay,
here you go.
I'm just saying.
We don't know.
And yes, we do know because
We don't
Christian
know.
McCaffrey does his drops. Check it out. We have seen it, and it's hypotheticals, right?
I've seen him drop
Like
some.
that's what I'm saying. That's what
I
y'all
didn't
say
see
now.
it.
But
I
I'm just
seen him drop a
I'm
pass.
trolling. I'm trolling though. I'm trolling.
Yeah, yeah,
Saquon's nice as fuck. He's
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
but
Appreciate
they
that.
lost because you're throwing this motherfucker the ball on a third and I think
Yeah.
third and three, when all fucking game you've been being aggressive and running 2 plays to run. So you mean to tell me you'd rather do a fucking play action or it might have just been whatever, and you throw this nigga the ball. You throwing the ball to Saquon, you're starting running back.
Mm-hmm.
When Devontae
He
Smith,
caught it.
Dallas Goddard on the field.
Should have caught it.
But because you trying to what? You trying to be too fancy, out coach niggas. You trying to show for the scheme. That's one of them. Let me show you the play I threw up.
Yeah,
Make sure you give it to him.
yeah,
But see, what's crazy is because Jalen did what he told you to. He threw it right to him. But it's like,
yeah.
nigga, why the fuck are we not running the ball? Saquon just
Why?
this same drive, he's
Why?
averaging 5 to 6 yards a
Why?
carry, nigga.
Why? That's my run.
And you getting in the 10 yard line, nigga. You don't want to run the ball.
And
What?
here's my thing. It's like, so we're gonna sit here and talk about a $40 million quarterback, a $12 million quarterback. What? Defensive coordinator is probably getting a couple million, right?
Man,
So it's like, if I'm Saquon, I'm like, bro, I've been killing this whole game, and y'all gonna throw me out on a little flat route. You feel me?
yeah.
This is the play I want to run in the end zone or the red zone. This is give me a power. You feel me? Give me something. You feel me? That was bullshit. But he still should have caught it though. So when he dropped it, I was like, this motherfucker, bro.
Bro,
I was hot. I was hot that he didn't catch that.
I'm telling you, I'm starting to fucking believe in that. 'Cause I needed that. Everything that happened, I needed him to go in there. I needed them not to kick the field goal because I put less on the points. But I was like, I love the game. I'm like, I want Saquon to be great. I want it, but it's like, I love the game. If I'm an Eagles fan, I'm not even mad at it.
Mm,
I'm okay. I'm mad because the defense is ass, but the
mm-hmm.
offense is so good that when AJ Brown comes back,
Man,
if they use it right,
man,
like they could be cold. But I like Kellen Moore, and you know that's who the offensive coordinator is, Kellen Moore, and he's the old offensive coordinator of the Cowboys, and then he went to the
yeah,
Chargers
he's
last
hard.
year. So
He's Boise State, right?
with Kellen Moore,
Yes,
yeah, the
sir.
quarterback. Yep,
Mount
that was Boise
West.
State
Feel me? Hey,
quarterback.
I remember he used to come to Fresno State in blazers. Boys used to be hard, bro.
Yeah, they was hard as hell. That's when they fucking did that shit to OU. Hurt my heart when they did the
Uh,
Statue of
hey,
Liberty and shit.
Mount West did that to a couple big conference schools. That's why you see
Man,
Fresno State going into the Pac-12. We're gonna get to college in a minute. Uh,
hey,
but yeah, hey, I think the Eagles are gonna be dangerous once they figure it out.
the
Seriously,
defense. That's it.
he going he is going to have to figure out how he's going to manage all these egos because everybody wants the ball, everybody wants to contribute, and like I said, when I think they have to pump the brakes on Saquon because like I said, he getting 9, 10 a carry, and he was their offense that first quarter. Those first few drives, he was their
Man,
entire offense. You feel me? And how do you manage that?
they
Because you
didn't
got
even throw him the ball. They're like, there's so many more ways they could have used Kim Folk.
hmm, they didn't have to. All they had to do was keep running the ball. That was the cool part. All you have to do is keep running the ball. But like I said, I think, and here's another thing too that I be hearing veterans say is like, you got to think about this is they might, the Eagles front office might want to slow Saquon down. You get what I'm saying? Again, like I said, we got this $40 million quarterback. That's who we want to win the game. That's who we going all in on. Right. And
Yeah,
Saquon already got 3 TDs. We got to slow him down because if he hit this incentive,
he
because he
gonna want
might
to
hit
get
it
hit.
pretty quick.
Yeah,
So you might get that call from the front office like, hey, appreciate it, looking good, but slow it down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I think the politics get involved, and that's a side of the game that we don't really get to see. Um, but I'm starting to feel like that plays a part in his coaching that's going on. You feel me? Like these perspectives. Like when I heard that from when I heard Joe, our general manager, say that, I think it's like Schumann or something. I don't know what his name is, but
Yeah.
when I heard him say that, I was like, bro, that was stupid. Like he's the most explosive player on our team, the only person doing anything. He should have 30 carries a game. Your owner. And first off, one thing I learned, bro, especially in these streets, is when a real ones lead a room, that should tell you everything you need to know. You get what I'm saying? When the
Yeah.
real ones lead a room, it's time for you to lead a room. So when John Mara was like, bro, before he even said it, if Saquon goes to the Eagles, it's gonna be tough for me to sleep at night. One of the other VPs, maybe
Yep.
probably an owner, I don't know who he is. He walked right out the room, like I'm out of
Mhm.
here. You feel me? And it's like Joe sitting here on Hard Knocks trying to look cool with his hat backwards and yada yada. Like, bro, that's stupid. He going to Philly. Like, that's stupid, bro. And he in the conference. Bro, I don't even want to watch the Eagles Giants game, bro. I really don't. So, but for them to say that, knowing damn well Daniel Jones cannot get the job done or hasn't gotten the job done. But
I feel sad for him too. I'm sad for Daniel. Nigga, shit,
man,
you just got rid of his weapon. Like you taking away this nigga's weapons. Like,
hey,
bro, y'all won a playoff game. Y'all looked at y'all had a great fucking year when they was healthy. It was good.
on me.
It was just hard about getting them both healthy. That's what I'm saying from the top to bottom. But the
Yeah,
Giants was only good when they had Tom Coughlin. When they still had Coughlin,
come on. And we
nigga.
had, I think it was, let me see what our GM name was. We had a black GM. He was hard. He
no,
and I think we still do well, especially in the draft. But we had a GM, bro. He was hard. Let me see if I can find him real quick. While I look for that, um, let's talk about the Cowboys, bro. What's your take on the Cowboys? You know, Dak Prescott got paid. CeeDee Lamb got paid.
the
Russ,
Cowboys. The, I think on the Cowboys is the Cowboys who are they are who we thought they are. You know the Cowboys' worst decision to me was getting rid of Kellen Moore. When Kellen Moore was their offensive coordinator, nigga, they was top three offense every year. Like, and I don't understand, but because
mm-hmm.
well, I do understand. You got to blame somebody. Somebody got to take that L and be the reason why when it comes down to the coach, and that's what happened. And it comes from Cowboys is one of them organizations that we talk about as they are living off of Mystique and off of back in the day because they haven't won anything. They haven't been to anything. Haven't been to an NFC Championship game. Haven't did nothing. So I really hate when people try to throw and be like, "Oh, y'all like the Cowboys?" Like, stop it. Like we win games. Like we win big games, and everybody be like, "Oh, you Niners can't win big games." The Cowboys, hey, Jerry Jones needs to pass it up. You feel me? But actually, he don't. Actually, to
No,
me, because the Cowboys is number one franchise in the world in money. So everybody talks about the Cowboys. Um, the offense, you got to pay Dak. They paid him. They got to pay CD. They paid him. This
mm-hmm.
is just a different version of the team. The offensive
Yeah.
line, when they was nice, now you take that for granted when you had that young Zach Martin, young Tyron Smith, who playing for the Jets now. Then they had the other right guards and centers and all of that, but everybody started getting hurt. Zeke got older. You feel me? You took it for granted, and now you got great skill players, but the line is what it is. And the only way you beat the Cowboys is if you make them play from behind. If the
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys are playing with the lead, they got a top five defense because they got pass rushers. They don't got no run stoppers. They don't got no more Demarcus Wares.
Oh,
And one of their biggest things
all of
that hurt them is when Leighton Vander Esch he had to retire because I think he hit Debo. When he was in the playoffs, we played him like 2 years ago. He
he
messed
was
his neck
cold.
up,
He
and
was cold.
he could tackle. They don't have no tackling machines, and now they got a new defensive coordinator and Mike Zimmerman and they lost. They're gonna digress on defense because Mike Zimmerman used to be a head coach, and they fired him and put him back down. So and then
Mm.
their old defensive coordinator is the Washington Commanders. That's the one that used to be the Seattle Dan Quinn,
Okay.
and he's the one that put Micah back down. But now they got Mike on the line, but then they got bad luck. Deron Bland just got hurt last week. So then now they just got returned back to Ron Diggs. They don't got both of their shutdown corners. They can never get them both at the same time. Hey, the Cowboys are who they are. Could they win a playoff game to me? But I'm not worried about them. I think they're gonna
We
get
can
it back
expect the
together.
same old same.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Yeah.
nice. They're gonna get everybody. They're
Yeah.
gonna get hot
Yep. Jerry Reese. That was the general manager
for the
from
Giants.
for the Giants from 2007 2017. So that was the only
Yeah,
that was my 2007 is like that's about the time that I became a fan. That's when I started playing
Yeah.
football. You feel me? I had the 21 cousin
Yeah.
Tiki Barber wore that. You feel
Yeah.
me? Giants fan. So
Hell yeah.
he was hard. 2 Super Bowls under his tenure.
Yeah.
Above 500 with
And
his
he beat
men.
them boys.
You feel
Like
me?
them two Super
Uh,
Bowls. Ooh.
he was a DB out of Oklahoma.
Yes,
And,
sir.
uh,
Boomer.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I was just happy we had a brother. You feel me? And he did excellent in the draft. He did excellent. His team was legit. So yeah, shout out to Jerry Reese. And then I want to give another shout out to Raheem Morris, the Atlanta Falcons
Yep.
head coach. Man, he coached one hell of a game.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
they did their thing. That defense looks okay. I like the defense.
You know they picked up Justin Simmons. I didn't even know that.
Crazy. I was gonna say, and he ain't got his quarterback yet. He right now he doing what he got to do, but his quarterback is old boy out of Washington,
Michael Penix.
Michael Penix Jr. Right?
But he's
So
doing it the right way, the same way we told him. Like he's doing it the right way, so he don't have to come
exactly.
in here and,
So,
and, and get hurt and shit right now. Let Kirk do his thing. And then
yep.
Michael Penix gonna step in there with a young Bijan, nigga. Nigga, Drake London. Yeah, yeah. They gonna be nice.
Oh, real talk. And two, bro, I'm that these refs got to get it together, bro. That call on Drake London, his celebration where he did the gun with his fingers,
Crazy.
they
Go.
killing me with that, bro.
Go. Go.
Uh, they did the same thing to the player at LSU. And it's like, y'all, come on, man, get over it, get over it.
I'd be
Let these
so
dudes,
bored, man.
yeah, bro. That was killing me. And then since we on it, let's talk about it. And I hope the NFL and the NBA can get a better understanding on what's really going on out here. Right? What's y'all number one draft pick? Y'all first round draft pick?
Who for us? Ricky Persall.
Pascal, shot in the
Persall,
chest.
yeah.
Right? They
Yep.
said he got shot in the chest
Yep.
over the Rolly.
Yeah, he fought him. That damn camera. He fought him, and he was just going to go do some.
Little meet and
He
greet,
he went and did some
pop up.
signings. Yeah, he did some signings and shit. And the dude, the our system out here in California is ass, man. The
In California.
juvenile, yeah, the juvenile had just got caught with. He got caught in another county
Wow.
with a pistola, and then they let him out. He OR'd out in less than fucking like 8 hours, and then he came out and went down there and did that. So he was, you know what I mean. But Ricky fought him. He fought him, shot him, and he went through. And it's lucky, but it's crazy.
Hey,
It's
God is
crazy
good. God is
all the
good.
time, all the time. And then now what's funny is like I can't make this
Thug
shit
life.
up. It's like now you got Debo hurt. Uh,
Look,
fucking Brandon ain't in 100%. So it's
he getting there. He's
hey.
warming up. Preseason.
Now
Preseason.
we got this
Should
preseason.
have
Yeah, this
paid him.
preseason.
Should have paid him.
Yeah.
That's on the Niners.
Yep, that's on both.
That's on the
Yep,
Niners.
so it hurt us. Yep, it hurt us.
I don't care.
Now that's why. But
That's
now,
all.
but Ricky's gonna come back, and then CMC will be back. So it's like, hey,
Yeah,
it's crazy. But the
same thing
NFL gotta
2 years
gotta
ago.
fix that shit,
Or was it last year? Like about
huh?
2 years ago, y'all was hurt early on. Everybody came back right around the playoffs. Y'all was strong, did y'all thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's to me, it's gonna be the same thing.
yeah.
A lot of these
Long as
players, a lot of reps.
it's
Debo's
cool.
solid. You feel me? But
Yeah, he take a lot of damage. He takes a
he
lot of hits.
takes a lot of he brings it too. He gives it as
Yeah,
well, but he takes on a lot because he ain't running from nothing.
yeah.
You feel me?
No
So
fair.
respect
But we
that.
still got George and I like you. You know who leads the league in passing yards?
Who?
Brock
Brock
Purdy.
Purdy. Of course he is. Yeah,
Brock.
of
So
course he is.
so Bro-
But let
three
me
hundred
let me
yard
make this
game.
point. My point is, so when I saw that he got shot in the chest, right? This is what I was talking about when the NBA was on John Morant's head. The NBA doesn't understand that these young men are targets, bro.
Yeah.
They are targets.
Yeah.
Bro, you ain't gotta have nothing to be a target. You get what I'm saying? They could
Uh,
just you a lick, right?
yeah.
So imagine when you $1 million lick, you a $500,000 lick. You got
Yeah.
your rollie on. You got your chain on, right? But the NBA, the NFL, and the NFL did a good job handling this, right? But I wonder what would have happened if he had a blower on him and let it go. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Uh, John Morant probably would have.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling.
And then
Ain't no
and then
telling.
if
But it's just
and then
like,
if John Morant would have shot this guy, everybody would have been in World War III. Oh, why does he? He should have his own security. Like, bruh, like this
bro.
is life. Like, stop.
And can a rookie afford
You
security
feel me?
though? No.
Like, come
So it's
on
like,
now.
so I hope that the NBA more than the NFL takes a second to look at this situation, bro, and then go back and revisit how they handled that situation with John Morant. Right? Y'all gotta understand. Y'all come from completely different worlds. You don't step foot in some of the areas that these young men were raised in, right? The areas that
Mhm.
they go back home to, or whatever the case is, right? But you upset, and he got to go through this training. He got to sit down because he protecting himself. Now,
Yep.
my thing is, if as an American U.S. citizen, bro, we have every right to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
That is a given right that we have. He not out here trying to rob people.
Yeah.
He not out here trying to hurt people, right? He just trying to protect himself. And y'all tripping off of a Instagram, a social media post. So, anyways, bro, that whole situation took me back to the John Morant thing. And like I said, I hope the NFL does some reflection. I mean, the NBA does some reflection, and I hope that they allow that situation in the NFL to impact the decisions that they make going forward. Because again, a lot of these people have no idea. A lot of these people are scared of and will
Mhm.
never step foot in some of these areas. So
Yeah.
you could never understand, right? Because you've never
Yeah.
been your entire life you've avoided that,
Yeah.
right? But you bring
I was
these
just thinking
players into
about
your
that.
organization and you don't know anything about it. So it's like, let's check ourselves, right? And let's work with these players and figure this out, right? Multiple play. What NFL? We can go back to
It's been happening for years.
Sean Taylor. We can go to Sean Taylor. Feel me?
Sean Taylor, Steve McNair,
Steve McNair. Come on, bro.
Marvin Harrison, shit, everybody, a
Oh,
whole bunch,
come
whole
on.
bunch. Even Ray Caruth over there
Yes,
getting
sir.
this woman trying to kill his son. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So yeah, I just had to throw that out there, bro, because that one made me think about John Moran, bro. I hope he
yeah,
doing well, man. Because
yeah.
again,
It's gonna be up
it's
this season,
like
boy.
it's like they really made that boy sit down, that young man sit down over nothing when y'all have no idea, right? Like I
You know
said,
what's crazy is they made him sit down when they had no idea about it, just for the Olympics to come and everybody start doing this because the motherfucker. So everybody started doing that because the Olympics trying to be cool, but this nigga John Morant lost out on money. It's
come
crazy.
on, and
It's
that's why I need
crazy.
these referees to get it together as well. But you know, the NBA has worked hard to because let's not get it twisted. The NFL and the NBA they work with the feds, so they know these players very well. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
investigate these players very well. So at the same time, right? It's like y'all do know what's going on. Y'all do know what world they living in, and you feel me?
Yeah.
Let's let's do something about it. Damn, I was about to say one more thing, bro. But anyways, yeah, bro. Shout out to John Morant. I hope they get it together. Get to know your players, bro. And stop this bullshit. Like it's nonsense to me. Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. The NBA has tried hard to not select these type of players. They don't want them to be a part of the NBA, right? They don't want these players to be a part of the NFL. That's why they do the Wonder Lick in the NFL, right? It's always some racism intertwined into all this. Uh, they talk about how tough the NBA used to be, right? And then
Facts.
the NBA started to move away from those players, right? So now we just got these finesse players, right? Now we just got these guys that they They're not as aggressive, right? They're not running into the stands no more, punching on fans.
Facts.
Um, right? They're not beating each other up, right? But all that is planned. All that is purposeful. You get what I'm saying? But let's not deny the reality of what's going on in the communities that these young men belong to. And we know every major city is active. Everybody trying to get to it. So I need the NBA and NFL to get on board with that, and I need these referees to
There's no
stop that
reason for them
nonsense
not to.
with these penalties on these
Yeah.
celebrations, hand pistols, hand gats, hand
And
Uzis,
we
hand
had so much. Niggas forgot that about
huh?
Terrell Owens when he was signing things, and yeah, those are some of the most memorable moments. And Joe, what was it? Joey, was Horn, Jimmy Horn,
Oh, Jimmy Horn.
who got the? Yeah, yeah. So,
So yeah, I just had to bring that up real quick.
yeah,
Lions Buccaneers, bro. Buccaneers beat the Lions. I know.
I
I
told
think
y'all, I
Amon
told
St.
y'all,
Brown. I think he went out for a second. But he was getting to it. I don't know if he finished the game, but I know that has something to do with it. Shout out to Baker Mayfield though, 12 for 19, 185 yards, one touchdown, 181 interception. Again, 19 passing attempts. Jared Goff, 34 55. You feel me? 307 yards, two interceptions. Right? Let me see. What the running? How many carries did they have?
you tell them all the time. We used to say that shit all the time.
23 carries. So
You throw the
23 rushing
fucking
attempts to 19 passing attempts. Put up 20 points. You feel me? And beat I think the Lions are a great team. I think I'll say this. I think they are a well coached team. You feel
yeah.
me? I think they bought into the culture. But yeah, bro. I know Baker, your boy, man. You watched him. Followed his college career for the most part. I know you're an Oklahoma guy. I know that's your boy. So speak on it, man.
Man, Baker's story is so great. It's crazy because who took Baker's spot at Texas Tech, right? Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So he had
Patrick
to be happy.
Mahomes took his spot, and Baker walked on the OU and fucking went ballistic. And everybody brings up Patrick Mahomes, oh that best game, but he lost that game, and the person he lost that game to was Baker Mayfield at OU. That was Baker on that other side, but over 500 yards
Hey,
passing too.
hey,
He
Baker, a
did the
dog
same
though.
shit. Yeah, Baker, a different breed. He is who we
Flag,
thought he
flag
was.
on your field. What's happening? We right here.
Yeah.
He a dog. He just had to tone it down and then
And
just a little bit.
fucking, yeah, he did. He had to be humbled. He's the number one pick. Shit, and he went to the Browns. That's what I'm saying. The
Mm-hmm.
Browns got rid of him too quick. They went and did all of this, but it's the organization. They keep pointing the fingers. The Browns suck, lost him, but Baker, I'm happy for him. And he's a match made in heaven. I told y'all when he was on the Rams and everything. I said they could win some games. He's gonna be good. He's getting the right system in. Shout out Todd Bowles, another African American
Ty
coach.
Bowles,
Everybody wanted
great
to throw him
coach.
away. Uh, I love Bruce Arians that gave him that benefit and gave him the alley oop. Like, here, we're gonna let you be the head coach of this team because they wasn't gonna give him another chance. And they did him bad when he was in the Jets. They did him bad in Arizona, and now he's reaping, the benefits. Mike Evans, he got a nice team. They're competitive. I think the Bucks have a chance to win another playoff game, and as long as they stay healthy. But the Bucks, they won a Super Bowl in the last 6 years, 5 6 years. So I think they still, they got the same brain trust there. Baker keep doing what he's doing, they should be good.
Yep. And that was in the playoffs last year.
There they won. They beat the
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah.
They beat the Eagles.
Yeah. Another well coached team, making it happen, working with their quarterback,
Mhm. Playing
and
to his strength.
playing to a strength. And that's what I love about the Chiefs coaching staff, man. When I hear Patrick Mahomes talk and Travis Kelce talk, they always talk about how um, they sit down with a head coach. What's my dog name? I'm blanking on his name right now.
What team?
Head coach Chiefs.
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid. Love Andy Reid. Much respect to him. Great coach. And you can tell he's a player's coach. But every time they talk about Andy Reid, you could tell that he includes them. He lets them know, and this is coming from Patrick Mahomes' mouth, right? This is the goal. This is what we want, right? He gives them boundaries, right? Sets the boundaries, and I'm gonna let y'all play in between those boundaries. So whatever y'all want to do in between, right, to get it done, do what y'all gotta do. So he gives them that freedom. Um, if I'm sure if Patrick Mahomes comes up to the Lions like, oh yeah, this play's bullshit, it's not going to work. Timeout, or we're gonna run something else. Kill, kill, kill. We got something else coming. Um, that's what I want to see more of with a lot of these young quarterbacks coming up, right? A lot of these young guys, like include them in the scheming. What you want to do, play to their strengths. What are they comfortable doing? Get them a running back. Feel me? Give the running back 20 touches. Take the pressure off of them.
Bruh.
Feel me? There aren't too many CJ Strouds. There aren't too many Patrick Mahomes. There aren't too many Joe Burrow, because I'm going to throw him out here because I think Joe Burrow's one
Great
hell of
skill.
a quarterback. Skill-wise,
His arm, Joe Burrow's, he is that. He's really like because Patrick Mahomes, like I said, Patrick Mahomes is athletic. I consider him a dual threat quarterback still, even though he don't run the ball, he can run.
he can.
Joe Burrow,
He can
Joe
get
Burrow is
loose.
really the last of the pocket passers. He don't move. Joe Burrow, he manipulates the pocket. He's not a runner, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's one of the last pocket
Shitty-ass
passers.
offensive line.
And then that's what I'm saying. Like that's what's going to happen to Shador Sanders if he gets drafted to a team with no offensive line because he can't run.
Hey, it's going to be bad. You're right. He gonna have to get in a good situation. I hope that happens, but I think Dion gonna make that happen. I think his pops gonna look out for him, just like Archie Manning looked out for Eli. I think it's gonna be that same type of deal. Uh, they not playing. Yeah, what we got next? Let me see. But yeah, another quarterback off to a decent start. You feel me? Justin Herbert. You feel me? I know he had the leg injury, but I believe he finished the game. And I think
That's
everything was
horrible.
negative. You feel me? So I think his X-rays were negative, so he's good. But I think that you feel me. Shout out to Jim Harbaugh. You feel me? Uh,
Yeah,
he got a solid quarterback, decent quarterback. Let me see, I'm gonna pull him up.
everybody's been talking about the Chargers. You talking about Chargers?
I'm talking about the Chargers. Yep, Justin
Yeah,
Herbert.
everybody's been talking about the Chargers. Harbaugh's been a winner everywhere he's went. He's won from San Diego, from when he's a quarterback. He's a winner, man. He probably won in high school too.
2-0.
He's a beast.
It's 2-0 right now.
The Justin Herbert is that guy. Um, he's always been. I don't know why people forget. He just didn't have the talent. Then it's not about the talent. It's about the coaching. And Brian, who's Staley? Brian Staley. I think that was the coach. Whatever.
Because they've had
Staley.
a
I know that's his
squad.
name. Yeah, they had squads, and now he got people. You know, Harper's a master motivator, bro, and he got them wanting to play again. And plus, he another man's trash is somebody's treasure. You know what I'm saying? People forgot about J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins was from Ohio State. He was one of the best running backs coming out, and he fucking tore his ACL, and then he tore
Me,
his Achilles. Like,
me.
damn. So now he just now coming back. Like, they got runners, and they
Hey,
got Big Gus Edwards too.
hey.
Man, hey, they gonna be nice, bro. The Chargers are gonna be nice. But I'm not beating the Chiefs until somebody beat the Chiefs.
Nah, 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 nah. They got that. I'm happy. I'm expecting this from the Chargers. 2-0 start. Like, this is what I expect. I ain't expect nothing less, bro. They got one hell of a head coach, man. He's a winner, like you said. So, like, this is what I was expecting. I know it's season one, right? So, what are the expectations, right? Season one, they got together. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they should be able to get into the playoffs, but we'll see. I think if they do get into the playoffs, which they should,
They 2-0.
I think that's a win for them. Um, Jim Harbaugh. Uh, yeah, you feel me? So I think that's what they really needed was a head coach. You feel me? We know the
Yeah,
Chargers have been
head
ass
coach and
since they've been
the
in San
people he
Diego.
picked.
even with Rivers, even with LaDainian
Yeah,
Tomlinson, even with
they had
Gates.
them all at the
You
same
feel
time.
me?
That was the same fucking time. They all together. That's
You
what I'm
feel me?
saying. That offense they had, and that, but they coach. That's what I'm saying. That's just sadly how it is, man. And fan is short for fanatic. So people, really act like we getting paid for this shit to be sad. But I get hurt when my team lose. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel
Oh,
right.
hey, I
My
can't watch
niggas
the Giants,
lose. I'm
bro.
like, fuck, man.
I can't watch it. I turn into a different person. I don't like that
Yeah,
person, bro.
yeah,
Especially when they
bro.
losing, bro. I turn into a
Uh,
different person, bro. I can't be like that. I can't do that to my mind. I
but my
can't do that to
guy is
my
still.
body.
I got my guy. I had my guy right here, but until fucking assistant. Where is that? Oh, right. Oh shit, that one right there. To the Super
Man,
Bowl. That's my. I got him. I put him there for the Super Bowl. And I told him I'm not taking my nigga down until we get to the playoffs,
who is
and I
that?
mean that shit. That's my son. It's the Flash. It's the Flash, and but my son when he was a baby, he I was going through custody shit with with my baby mama, so he used to bring he had a little Flash toy, and that was like what I had when I thought about him and shit. It always
Yeah,
gave me good luck. Like every time before I leave to go to batting or go do anything, I touch him so I make sure I come home,
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure I'm good. And
Oh,
that
hey,
was my good luck charm. I did that shit, and nigga, we had it. And then I was like, this is the part of the game where you can do everything you want, but it comes down to that coaching and
sorry.
I was so hard, but
Glad.
I'm still like, but I'm like, fuck, I got to looking at everything I look at when it comes down to the Niners. I'm like, it really comes down to this nigga Kyle Shanahan, and like I'm upset,
Hey,
like it
he gonna
comes
figure
down
it
to
out,
him,
bro.
like
He gonna figure it out.
ah,
He gonna figure it
yeah,
out, bro. He
yeah,
gonna figure it out. It's only a matter of time for people like that, bro.
yep,
It's it's
and
only a
because
matter of time. That's all.
we just talking about that shit earlier. We was talking because he's one of those young coaches, so you don't want to get rid of him because if you get rid of him, somebody else gonna win. Because now he done lost with you. That's what Andy Reid. It happened to Andy Reid. Fucking Eagles got rid of him. Like, tired
Yep,
of this shit. He
yep,
been winning too much. He just can't win the big game and got rid of his
yep.
ass. And now this nigga is made a dynasty. Crazy.
Hmm. Real shit. And again, and I think again, I don't know. If an organization is putting cuffs on you, what can you really do, man? They not
Yeah.
letting you thrive. They're not letting you get your guys. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing what it takes. Because not every organization is invested in the Super Bowl.
No,
Everybody,
they're not.
everybody ain't what the when the Rams moved to LA and they said Super Bowl in LA and the owner said I want that Super Bowl, he cashed out for it.
And he did.
And he
And
got it.
and and they repaying for that shit right now. And like right now, like that's
But
the reason he said, "Fuck them picks."
oh me, they paying for it. I was trying to see. So look, I'm trying to think. Drew Brees, he played 20
Drew Brees
seasons,
played,
20
and
seasons in the
and
league.
the
When did he get it?
Chargers got rid of his ass because he had surgery on his shoulder, and they thought he wasn't gonna be the same. And then he wouldn't win a fucking Super Bowl with the Saints, which
Come on.
they was right though. But they was right because after he had surgery on his shoulder, he didn't have the same velocity, so he couldn't throw as far. But the Saints played to his strength. That's why they was calling Michael Thomas slant man. They were just hitting slants. They were throwing 5, 10 yards.
Hmm. On me. So I was gonna say, I wanted to see when that Super Bowl came in his career.
The Super Bowl's '09. Uh, every national disaster in the last 15 to 20 years, that team wins the Super Bowl. That shit crazy. Uh,
It
yeah,
was
the fucking
bread.
that was Hurricane Katrina.
They
So
need that
Hurricane
bread
Katrina, and then they won the Super Bowl that year.
on me. How
I
much
think
is
they played. Who they played? Oh,
who's that? Let me see.
but yeah, that was Drew Brees,
Uh,
the fucking Saints won a
I
ring.
remember they had Jeremy Shockey on that team. He used to be with the
They was
Giants.
cold. Marquise Colston and shit. It was cold as shit.
Yeah, they was cool. Super Bowl opponent. Let me see real quick who they play. Oh, they played the Colts. Yeah, they beat the Colts 31-17. What they say 14 years ago. That's it,
Yeah.
14 years ago today. But yeah, You feel me? He got it. So it's just like, some of these players, man, some of these coaches, we can't give up on them. And that's one reason why I do respect the Giants, because they have been honest about the teams they've given Daniel Jones. You get what I'm saying? They've been honest about, we had a shitty offensive line, right? Can't get a number one wide receiver, right? We can't
And
keep
I'm
our
just beating
players
the Jets
healthy.
now.
You feel me? He doesn't have a solid defense. So it's like, I respect them for that. And I think this is like our general manager said, this year is all about Daniel Jones. So we're gonna see. Daniel Jones, it's on you. It's all about you, sir.
And Daniel don't show them something, nigga, they gotta get rid of him.
You feel
Simple.
me?
They
It's
gotta bite that bullet.
so we're gonna
Bite
see.
that
Now
bullet.
we're at 0-2. Keep it up so we can get a quarterback. So
Hey,
keep it
you
up.
feel me?
I don't give a fuck. I want a quarterback.
Hey,
Fuck.
hey, that's what's crazy. Like that's what you got to think about. That's what Daniel got in his mind too, because he got that guaranteed money already. But that might fuck around and then he might have to do like Sam Darnold and shit and go revive his career somewhere and come back.
And he
But
gonna
it's
be all right.
possible.
He
You
gonna
didn't see it though. It's possible. You from what you see it with Sam Darnold, Baker, it's cool. But it ain't. If I'm a Giants fan, like it's really like I said, Daniel Jones to me, I always like Danny Dimes. I like him.
Same.
I like him when he plays. I like him when he plays his game. He looks at his reads and he don't got it. He goes. I'm a fucking athletic, but when he
Mm-hmm.
overthinks he's trying to, the coach is coaching too much. That's how I feel. Like when they just let him play his game, it's cool. But now he got some receivers now with Malik. But yeah, they got to be proven.
Yeah.
Move.
And I like how they connected. I like how they connected. Because I didn't know, are they gonna be able to get him the ball? They got him the ball. So we're gonna see, bro. It's still early. I think the Giants, we went 0-3. We started off the season 0-3, went 8-8. Feel me? So got into the playoffs. So I'm always mindful about these slow starts. Now we playing 17 games. So it's a long
Move.
season, injuries, all that good
Oh,
stuff.
17.
So we're gonna see. I hope they get better. I'm watching. I'm watching from afar. Uh, like I said, I get too turned up watching the Giants, bro. Like I
Yeah,
get way too turned up when I'm into it. I go hard, bro. Yeah, I love the Giants. You feel me? I love them so much that I can't accept this bullshit. You feel me? I
bruh,
can't tolerate the bullshit. I got to get away from bullshit. Uh, I don't want to get him none of my money.
bruh.
Right? That's why I would love to get a new Manning jersey, because I ain't getting no fucking Daniel Jones jersey. But I would have got a new Eli Manning jersey or a Strahan or something. But it's like they can't get none of my chips right now until they show me that they want to go
Lay
get
down.
win. So yeah, enough about them. And then it's like, I'm like, when I looked at our schedule, I said, okay, these are the games we should win. Feel me? Put us at 11-6. We lost 2 games that we should have won, in my opinion. Right? Yeah, the Vikings are better than what people have expected, but we still should have won that game. Um, and then it's like, okay, we know, and
What?
Washington is
Just
good,
doing my
better,
podcast.
but we know they've been at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the NFC. So as the Giants, one game. Those are 2 games that
Move.
I can count on us winning, and we lost one. So I'm like, it's early, so I'm gonna let them figure
It's
that out.
early.
It's early. Shout out to New York though, man. I love that market,
Hmm.
man. I am gonna get to the stadium. I'm gonna get to the Meadowlands. I'm gonna get out there, get a whole bunch of gear. Feel me? Come back to Cali
Oh,
with
yes,
all,
sir.
hit the pro shop. I'm gonna come back with all that good stuff. So that's gonna happen. But I just need them to start winning, bro, and I need them to start putting a little respect on our top talent. You feel me?
Yeah.
I didn't like how they did Odell. I really did not like how they did Odell when all he wanted to do was win. That's
Yeah, they
it.
got to get some
All he
people in
wanted to
there
do was
that
win.
want to win. Now that's the thing. That's all.
And then it's like,
Good.
then we do Barkley the same way, and it's like these is both of our most talented individuals on our
That you
team, our most talented
drafted and
players,
yeah, for a while.
and we see how we do them on the back end of their career, and it's just like when these are the only two pieces that have been consistent. Yeah, Barkley has been hurt, but again, I'd be hurt too. So I'm gonna save my body. You see what I'm doing in Philly, because y'all playing games with me right now. You get what I'm saying? So just came off the rookie contract, and then y'all don't even want to pay me my bread when I've been the only real factor for the last 4 5 years.
That's crazy.
Healthy or not, I've been the only factor. When y'all give me the ball, we win. When y'all stop giving me the ball, we lose. When you put it in Danny Dime's hands, we lose. When you put it in my hands, we win. I don't. I There's nothing else you could tell me after that. As a GM, if I'm John Marr, there's nothing you can tell me, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. Get that shit done, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, yeah, man. Like I said, I I can't go too hard on them right now, bro. Let me see who we got next, bro. Let's get into college football. We got first off, let me say, hey, shout out to Fresno State. I've been saying this. We should have been in the Pac-12. We've been whooping on the Pac-12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since back in the day. You feel me? We didn't whoop on SC, but we gave them a run for their money every time. Feel me? Shout out to David Carr. You dig? Handling his business. Uh, Whooped on Arizona State, whoever. Bring them to us.
Move.
We could play with them. So I've been felt like we should have been in there. Now everybody leaving, of course, but more money, better facilities, right? When I was around the football program, they were slowly upgrading the facilities, the weight room, our basketball gym. Now we about to get that Pac-12 money. We can upgrade our facilities, get better recruits. Now you playing in the Pac-12. You see Devontae Adams, you see Derek Carr, you see Whoop Whoop and Whoop Whoop, numerous draft
Mm-hmm.
picks, numerous free agents. You feel me? We can better recruit Cali, because if you from Cali and you still rocking with the Pac-12, come over here. So, man, I'm excited for Fresno State. I want to see what they do with this money they about to get, and I hope it's up from here. I hope that they still give the Pac-12 the credit that they deserve, the recognition, and as a Power Five conference, right? Don't switch it up now, right? Yeah, we got some work to do, and it might take some time, but eventually we're gonna be able to compete with the big dogs. When we start getting better recruits, you saw what happened with Michigan. Yeah, Michigan ain't the same Michigan they were last year, but that's still Michigan. They get some of the best recruits in the country, right?
Yeah.
And
We
you
about to
see
get
how
them to lose this
you feel
weekend.
me? We did our thing. I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
worse. I think we held our own. And it's only gonna get better, so we're gonna be problems for everybody in San Diego State as well, because everybody want to go to San Diego State. You can go to San Diego and be in the Pac-12 and ball. It's a
Mm-hmm.
wrap. So we see what old boy. I don't know if Boise going. I don't think Boise going. Boise might be going, but I know that running back hard. So again,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be giving folks problems. And then we got Tennessee, Oklahoma this weekend.
That's a big game.
You think Oklahoma gonna pull that
Tennessee
one
been
off?
blooming. I hope so, but shit, this is the first year into the SEC. Um, OU's been having some tough games. They won, but they should have been beating them by more. But like I said, that's Brent Venables bring back OU's defense. When OU won the championships in the early 2000s, they had great defense. Rufus Alexander, Roy Williams, Tommy Harris from the defensive line, all of them. And then Bob Stoops came and he started getting all the offense. They start being quarterback you, running back you,
Hey, hold on, PG.
and
Go ahead.
yeah. So then you get all of that. So now Brent Venables' offense is just. I feel like the offense is just taking time to get together. And then you watch Tennessee. Tennessee done had damn near the most points ever in the last 3 games. They're like top five of all time for most points ever in the last 3 games. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough. And Tennessee's quarterback is Nico. Nico
Yes,
play. I
sir.
want to say, Long. What do he play at Long Beach Poly or something like that?
Yeah,
Or
he the truth. I like him.
yeah, yeah, Nico from Cali. That's one of them young Cali quarterbacks. So
Yes, sir.
hey, I hope
Quarterback.
my ideal way is Nico to do good, but OU still win.
There we go. There we go. We got SC at Michigan.
I think we about to now. It's like bittersweet because I wanted us to show that play from behind from people. I'm talking about like everybody underestimate us, but after we whoop Michigan ass this week, I think everybody's gonna know like, oh damn, this is different. USC different, but
Mm-hmm.
Michigan ain't got no fucking. They don't got no offense to me. They're not gonna be able to score enough points on the with us,
Nah.
and I don't feel like their defense is what it was last year. So
Hey.
um,
So
I
they
think USC should win by at least 14.
I was gonna say the spread just changed that quick. I was about to say the spread is only they only giving SC 6 points. Then it
Yeah,
just dropped down to 5.
because we playing in Michigan.
They definitely got love for their coach. They play hard for him. I think they starting a let me see what this quarterback name is. They starting the other dude, the black
They
cat.
play two quarterbacks. That mean they ain't got one.
That part. What's his name?
They bring Ajori in to run the ball, and they let
That's
the
who
other
starting.
dude just throw.
They he's starting. And shout out to the Texas quarterbacks too, man. I got to get the Texas quarterbacks some love because
Dang,
they
yeah,
handle.
boy.
You know we
Everybody, Archie.
over here. What?
Yeah, that boy Arch. Hey, I didn't know he ran a 4.5. Shit.
Hey, Archie a dog.
And
Come on
Tim
to New
Lewis,
York, buddy.
Is nice too. Hey, you gonna get one of them the way y'all looking. Shit. Hey, go get to get one of them. Like, yeah, I just hope it's the one you want.
Bro, we gonna see because
Yeah.
it's that time. NC State Clemson. That should be a good one. Clemson 1-1. So I know they got to get it together. But I think that should be a good game. And that NC State they pretty solid. Who else we got? I know it's got to be some more big games. This can't be.
Uh, shit. I think no. Yeah,
I
you have
think this might be
Michigan,
it.
OU, Tennessee. I think yes. I mean,
That's it.
depending on what you call big.
Yeah. Well,
Who Texas play?
UL Monroe. They
University of Louisiana Monroe, the Raging Cajuns.
yeah they
Uh, OU
they
plays Texas.
won.
The OU's next 5 games. OU's next 5 games. This is the SEC schedule, and like in the Big 12, they only had to go against like Kansas. I mean, of course, those teams to everybody on the outside looking in, they be like, oh, they suck. But the offense is different. That's what I'm saying. These same thing. OU, I mean, USC's gonna do to Michigan. Michigan's gonna have to adapt to this fucking offense, and I don't think they're gonna be able to adapt to it. We got too much speed at the right positions, and we got a fucking quarterback. Miller Moss is gonna play his way into
Miller
the top 20
time.
draft pick. So
Hey,
it's Miller time,
you
and
see he
Kansas,
branded that. He trademarked that.
yeah, hey, that's smart. That's
NIL.
just like
Stop playing.
the bull from they got drafted by the Lakers. Connect Four shit. That's what I'm saying. LA got some nicknames for their white boys right now,
Yes,
and
sir.
but yeah, so OU got I think they got Tennessee, then they got
Let me see.
Texas, who is top five, and then they play Ole Miss, who's top five. Then they play Georgia or something. Yeah, so yeah, it
Look,
goes
look, look,
Tennessee, Texas,
look. They got Tennessee. They got Auburn. They,
Auburn. Yeah,
they got Texas.
yep,
They got South Carolina, which is not that's a solid
yep,
team. Feel me? Ole Miss.
yep.
What?
Top.
Hey, Ole Miss number 5. Hey, shout out
They
to the
gonna
Pete
beat.
Carroll coaching tree
Yep,
holding it down.
Lane
They look.
Kiffin.
It was politics at USC. Didn't work out there. Feel me? Went down to Alabama.
Hmm.
Now they top 5 in the nation. Texas sitting at number 1. Ole Miss sitting at number 5. So yeah, I mean, so then they go Ole Miss, Maine, Missouri, Alabama, then LSU. Woo, that's a tough schedule.
Yeah.
That's a tough schedule.
So they're gonna be battle tested by the time they get to the playoffs, and that's the reason why SEC, they beat up on each other, But that's how the Big Ten gonna be too. That's what I'm saying. But the way OU looked, I mean USC looked against LSU and then against Utah State. I'm looking and they're gonna be battle tested by the playoff too. So I'm saying if we beat Michigan, The only other tough team on the schedule was Notre Dame, but they just got beat by NIU. So
Telling. Yeah, they schedule kind of weak. Let me see. I think Notre. Well, they sitting at number 17. That's crazy, but they two
oh
and one.
yeah.
Let me see.
Excuse me. Yeah.
They got Miami, Ohio, Louisville, Stanford, Georgia, Navy, or Georgia Tech, excuse me, Florida State. We're gonna see. And then whatever, Deion Sanders, they beat
Yeah, I'm not. They already got too much hype. We're gonna let that rock. I ain't even gonna tell people I told you so.
out there.
We just let that go.
Huh?
I said I ain't even gonna tell people I told you so. We just gonna let that go. Colorado don't get no more time. We don't need to talk about that shit. They gotta win, beat somebody first.
What once they joined the Pac-12
Yeah, they gotta beat somebody now. You see Kansas State look crazy. I watched Kansas State. That quarterback Avery Johnson is bad. That's a bad man.
from where?
Kansas State. That a
Uh,
quarterback Avery
oh
Johnson.
yeah, they cool, they good. Um, I gotta watch them some more, but I know what's the coach down there? I fuck with him.
Who,
Let me see, K
who,
State football coach. Let me see. I think he came
I
from
think
Lee.
his I think his old Snyder's coach. I think his dad was out there for like 40 years, and I think he took over. I think it's one of the Snyder's.
Top results. But yeah, I think going back to Colorado real quick. I think the fact that motherfuckers even talking about Colorado is a win for Colorado, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a win.
they've never been a factor. So um, I mean, back in the day, but
Nah, that shit don't even.
Kansas.
Gotta hold them accountable.
Trying to see who they head coach is at Kansas State, or is it Kansas that I'm thinking about? Let me see who their head coach is. Oh, they ain't got the head coach on the
They used to have
roster.
Charlie Weiss in them from back in the day.
Oh,
That's
Chris
crazy.
Kleeman. Never mind. That must be Kansas I'm thinking about. But yeah, not much going on in college football. Georgia had a tough one. Let me see, Georgia Bulldogs still pulled it off. So sometimes you need that. Georgia.
Yeah, they're gonna be battle tested. It's gonna be the offense. I can't wait this year to the playoffs, man, to just get to see these different type of offenses, man, and see these different defenses. It's gonna be cracking. What time is it? Oh, yes, 8 o'clock. Yep. All right.
One thing Kirby Smart, when he did beat Alabama, they hit Alabama with everything that you studied on tape ain't gonna do you no good. Not for this
Mm.
one. We coming with
Give
something
me the new shit.
completely different. You feel me? So when it comes Kirby Smart, like I said, some of these coaches they gonna do whatever they got to do to figure it out. Uh, we got Georgia, Alabama. That's their next game. So you
You
feel
said
me?
who?
Georgia, Alabama.
Georgia plays Alabama next?
Yep. So
Hell no.
that's gonna be a big one. I think they off this week,
Nigga,
then they come back next week and they got Alabama.
that's
So
crazy work.
yeah, so we're gonna see because I like Milrow out of Alabama, 3-0. Like I said, I think he's improving as a quarterback. He's just a raw, talented athlete, uh, solid quarterback. I think he's a Texas quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see.
Most
Yep,
probably, more
Texas
likely.
quarterback. Um, I think he's gonna be a star. You feel me? He get in the right situation. I think he's gonna be a star. He's a solid dude, humble dude. Feel me? He gamed up by Nick Saban. Now we getting gamed up by DeBoer and just improving as a quarterback. So I want to see
That
what
is
he turns
fucking
into.
crazy.
What's that?
I had to go check and look myself. I did not know that. It's fucking up next weekend.
Yeah, oh, yeah, next weekend is going down. Going down.
Woo!
Let me go back. Let's see, can I go back?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Georgia do.
Yes, sir. But yeah, bro, we've been on here for an hour and 40.
I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
all right. Shit. We go tap back in. What you said? What part? Sunday? Or you gonna do Sunday or what?
Yes,
Or we
sir.
gonna wait?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we were supposed to talk about all that today. So I don't know what happened because
Yeah.
of
On me.
we talked before
I
this.
think.
So I
Yeah.
was expecting to be on here. So but and part of that was gonna be us chopping it up. So
Mhm.
eventually we're gonna have that time to chop it up, figure all that out. But yes, I'm down for this weekend. We're supposed to lock all that in so we can come up with a time and just let everybody know it's
Yeah.
gonna be the first live stream. Tap in. So we're still gonna put that together. Um, so yeah, I hit the group chat and we're just gonna figure that out.
All
But
right, bro.
yeah, I got that little thing touched down, so I can make that move now. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, bro, you got a message for the folks?
Um, just keep moving. Keep putting that foot in front of
Me,
one foot in front of the next, man.
me, as my
Just
sister
know
would say,
everybody,
moving.
somebody always got it worse than you. Just gotta keep it going. That's
Real
it,
talk. That's real. Practice that gratitude. You feel
man,
me?
for sure.
Because you got a lot of things to be grateful for, a lot of things to be blessed for, and it's easy to get caught up in all the negative and the bullshit and all that good stuff. So yeah, for sure. Hey y'all, keep it moving, keep it going. Keep your head down, keep your feet moving, poke your chest out,
Mhm.
stay in your lane and handle your business. Stay down for the come up.
Good.
You feel me? Hard times never last. You feel me?
Man,
Tough people do. So at the end of
facts.
the day, you're gonna get through it. You got something to be grateful for. Uh, and if you don't know what you're grateful for, if you feel like you ain't got nothing to be grateful for, get you a pen and paper and write down. Think about 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for, and that might help you out. That might lift your spirit a little bit. But yeah, bro, nothing but love. Appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure,
Until
bro.
next time, I get with you, bro.
Take it.
Peace.
Go.